Start. Narrator. Wake up, go to work, go home, and repeat. Narrator. The days blend together as if you're sleepwalking through, there's never anything to show for your efforts. Narrator. None of that matters now, after all, you made the decision to pack your bags and leave. Narrator. It's finally time to relax and enjoy your much-needed vacation. Narrator. You head into the train and weave through the crowded compartments, searching for a place to rest for the next few hours. Narrator. Most of them are fully occupied, but after a few rooms you find one that is used by only one person. Narrator. A girl that seems to be lost in thought as she stares at the window's scenery. Narrator. You hesitate at first, it would be rude to bother her, but with no other options left you politely barge in. Gabriel. Excuse me, do you mind if I sit next to you? Gabriel. All the other sections are occupied. Eva. Oh, sure, go ahead.
Eva.
Narrator. You move to sit across from the stranger. Narrator. She goes back to viewing the window, but occasionally, you catch her sneaking glances at you. Narrator. You both sit in uncomfortable silence until you decide to start a conversation. Gabriel. So, where are you traveling? Eva. Huh. Gabriel. If you don't mind telling me, of course. Eva. Why do you ask? Gabriel. We're going to spend the whole day together, it doesn't hurt to chat. Eva. There's a place I've wanted to visit for a while. Eva. And I finally got the opportunity to do so. Gabriel. That's vague, not much for small talk, huh? Gabriel. Hope you enjoy it though. Gabriel. I don't really have a specific place I wanted to visit, just wanted a break from everything else. Gabriel. If you'd like to, I could even accompany you there. Eva. Why? Gabriel. Don't you think it's nicer traveling with people, or something? Eva. Then ask a friend of yours. Gabriel. I don't have that many. Eva. I guess we have that in common. Gabriel. Wow, she's hard to talk to. Gabriel. Even with a pretty face like yours? Eva. If there's something you want, you should just say it. Eva. You're not very subtle with your intentions. Gabriel. Huh? Wait. Gabriel. I wasn't trying anything. You were kind of stiff and, never mind. Narrator. She looks slightly amused by your attempts to backtrack. Eva. What's your name? Gabriel. Gabriel, yours? Eva. Eva. Gabriel. Nice to meet you, Eva.
初めて知るのか、この人たちは。お互いの名前を。
Eva. Likewise.
連敗上だと名前出てるけど。
Eva. Eva. Hey, do you seriously want to come along? Narrator. Before she could finish the sentence, there began a persistent rattle from the floorboards below. Gabriel. Do you hear that? Eva. What's up with that? Gabriel. I wouldn't ask if I knew. Eva. Narrator. Without warning, your vision ceases abruptly. Narrator. The last thing you register is a huge crash followed by an explosion.
電車がなんかドラゴンヘッドみたいな感じになるのかな。大災害が起きて、電車がさ中に閉じ込められちゃってみたいな。
Can you hear me? Eva, please wake up. Gabriel, what happened?
このイラスト味があっていいね。
Gabriel, can you do you mind stepping back a bit? Eva, here. Eva. Gabriel, thanks. What's going on?
こういう感じなんだ。
Gabriel, thanks. What's going on? Eva, our train got derailed. Gabriel,
脱線。
what? Are you okay? Eva,
脱線した。
yeah, I mean our carriage was the least damaged. Gabriel, what about other people? Eva, I couldn't find anyone else. Eva, but I carried you all the way over here, away from the debris. Eva, I started a small fire before you woke up. Gabriel, are we in a cave? Eva, yeah, the walls make it easier to keep the hot air inside. Eva, and we need that in this winter. Gabriel, I think the fire needs more wood, and thanks for bringing me out of the snow. Gabriel, I'll help you with it. Narrator, you brace against the wall and try to get up. Eva, wait, you shouldn't move. Narrator, as you manage to get halfway standing, you lose your balance, slamming back onto the cave ground. Gabriel, Narrator, you look down on the floor and notice something important missing.
え
Gabriel, wait. Gabriel, where the fuck is my leg?
足がないんだ。服も脱がされちゃってる。
Gabriel, where the fuck is my leg? Eva, sorry I couldn't keep everything attached. It's probably back at the train wreck. Eva,
マジか。
but other than that, you're intact. I think. Narrator, you try to say something, but pain surges through your lower body and you're unable to do anything other than holding back your tears. Narrator, she wraps her arms around your torso. Her tone, steady and controlled. Eva, look, I
医者なの、
promise to
イバ
take
は。
care of you until we're found. Narrator, those careless words came from someone who suffered at most a few cuts. Narrator, your voice begins to spill out in a frantic, unfiltered rush. Gabriel, what do you mean take care of me? I'm a grown man. Gabriel, I am just going to be an extra mouth to feed for you. You're going to eventually let me die out here. Narrator, a tug at the back of your collar cuts you off, forcing your pitiful face to pull back from her shoulder and look at Eva. Eva, didn't I bandage you up? Eva, as long as we keep the blood loss in check, you'll hold up until help comes. Narrator, her tight grip jolts you back to your senses. Gabriel, fuck, NGHK.
NGHK。
I'm really trying to calm down. Gabriel, sorry, I'm so sorry. Gabriel, thank you for even saving me.
イバのこの冷たい視線。
Narrator,
なんとも言え
Eva
ない
exhales
な。
softly, her grip loosening as she releases you.
この人が切ったんじゃないの、足。
Eva, you don't need to say it. Narrator, her gaze flickers to the small fire below. Eva, it's burning out, I'll go out for some scrap wood. Eva, you'll be alone for a
他の
while.
乗客はいないのか。
Gabriel, I'll manage. Narrator, Eva turns towards the cave entrance and pauses for a moment. Eva, I'm glad you pulled yourself together. Narrator, it's hard to tell what Eva's thinking without seeing her expression. Narrator, she steps out of the cave without waiting for your response.
わ、なんすかこれ。
Saved screenshot as //screenshot 00. I don't have anything to bring back.
ああ、クマにぶつかんないようにして、この左足の物資までたどり着けってことか。クマの動きがさ、ランダムすぎない。怖い怖い怖い怖い。
You obtain canned food.
連敗でこれをやろうっていうのがかっけえな。クマがやばいやばい来んなよ。本当にランダムなのね。わあ、死んだ。
You're caught. The bear's drooling teeth tears through your neck, hot, wet, sinking deep. The cold seeps into your bones as your limbs grow weak. Can't even do this right. Your negligence has caught up to you again. The world dims. Ending 1. Going hungry. Start. Narrator. Quit. Auto. Skip selected.
OK はあ、むずいよこれ。あれ物資の場所がちょっと変わってる。
Filled right pointing small triangle.
物資の場
Filled
所
right
もランダ
pointing
ムなの
small
ね。
triangle. You return back for him.
怖い。
Eva, I'm back. Gabriel, I was beginning to get worried. Eva, I wouldn't be away for long if I didn't have to. Gabriel, I wasn't complaining, I'm just glad you made it back. Eva, you must be
連敗
hungry
って何
by
でも
now.
できるんだな。
Eva,
ミ
I
ニゲー
found
ム
some
が
tin cans on the train that
いろいろ
didn't
作れるん
completely
だ。
crumple. Eva, it should last us for 2 days or so. Gabriel, what is it? Eva, soup, from what I can see. Eva, I'm going to heat it up, so it'll be a bit nicer to drink. Gabriel, let me help. Eva, no. Eva, you should stay put. Gabriel, what? I don't want to sit around and do nothing. Eva, how are you supposed to help? Eva, trudging around in that stump. Gabriel, excuse me? Eva, I wouldn't want your injury to get any worse, you'd just be adding more onto my plate. Narrator, her gaze flickers downward, lingering on whatever's left of your leg. Narrator, you swallow your pride and reluctantly nod. Eva, there's not much to do until the food's ready, is there anything you want to talk about? Gabriel, to be honest, there's a lot I want to ask you. Ask about help, try to lift up the mood. Ask about help arriving. Gabriel, do you think the station noticed that the train never arrived? Eva, don't they have a whole system just for that? Gabriel, yeah, right. Gabriel, so when do you think they'll send help? Eva, even if they do, the chance of being found is too slim to rely on it. Gabriel, but it's the only thing we can look forward to. Eva, at the moment, but I'm sure we'll find another way to survive that just waiting. Eva, and it's not like they'll take better care of you than me anyways. Gabriel, I'm jealous of how assured you are in yourself. Eva, it's really not just confidence. Gabriel, huh? Gabriel, be
全部
honest,
選べるん
can
だ
you just keep me around to eat
選択
just in
肢
case you're out of food? Eva, Eva, no, not really. Gabriel, are you sure? Because that's the only way I can think of being useful to you. Eva, I think I'd use more calories eating than what you'd give in return. Eva, you don't exactly look ready to be harvested, like ever. Gabriel, don't kick a man while he's already down. Gabriel, I think the food should be ready now. Eva, you're right. Eva, time flies when you're having fun. Gabriel, at least for you. Eva, what do you mean? Was it boring talking to me? Gabriel, no, definitely not that. Gabriel, it's just this whole thing, plus my leg hasn't stopped hurting. Gabriel, feels like it's
耐え
still
られるよ
there.
ね痛み
My
に
head hurts just thinking about it. Eva, we'll see what I can do about that tomorrow morning.
自分の足
We
ど
both
こ行っちゃ
haven't
ったん
eaten
だろう
since
ね
we were
クマ
on
に
that
食われたん
train,
か
and
な
I'm starving. Narrator, she brings the beaten up cans of soup over. Gabriel,
スープね
it smells
水
insanely
分大
good
事
for
だよ
shitty
ね
train soup. Eva, if you want me to feed you, I wouldn't mind. Gabriel, I'll do it myself. Eva,
手はあるからな
narrator, you obviously still have the capacity for that, is she taunting you? Gabriel, it's not fair, I wish her arms had snapped off in the crash at least. Narrator, your fingers twitch as that awful thought flashes through. Narrator, you shake your head and try to ignore it. Narrator, soon after, a bowl is gently placed in front of you. Gabriel, sorry you have to deal with the food even though you also brought it back. Eva, I don't mind, I think I like cooking on the campfire anyways. Eva, I've never gone camping before, that's probably why. Gabriel, you're optimistic to see this as camping. Gabriel, we might never get to go home after this. Eva, maybe. Narrator, there isn't any fear or melancholy in her voice as she acknowledges this possibility. Narrator, that unsettles you a bit, so you decide to redirect the conversation. Gabriel, anyways, your parents never took you to some nearby forest to play before? Eva, is that a common thing? Gabriel, I'm not sure, but my father used to drop me and my brother off in the woods. He did that whenever he wanted some time alone from us. Gabriel, sometimes we stayed for a night or two outside. My parents never seemed to mind as
ちょっと
long as we
珍し
came back in
いよ
time for
ね
school.
キャラクターの主人公の顔がここに映るパターンってかなり珍しいですよね大抵なんもないのが主流だよね
I can't recall doing much of stuff like that when I was young. Gabriel, oh, well, you didn't miss out on much. In terms of camping at least, I think. Gabriel, I mean, I'd rather sleep inside, but nobody else in the house would pay me much mind. Gabriel, it didn't help that I'd get anxious when he'd go out without me.
地元の人なのかな
Eva,
主人公
you
は
two seem close, that's nice.
エヴァはミステリアスだよ
Gabriel, I don't know if I'd say close. Eva, what would you call it then? Gabriel, desperate maybe. Narrator, the conversation died as quickly as it started. There's a slight sense of relief as Eva doesn't push for more. Gabriel, you forgot to pass me a spoon. Gabriel, did you not take one? Eva, of course I took one. Gabriel, then, where's mine? Eva, I just took one.
ああ
Gabriel, why? Eva, I didn't think I was packing for a dinner party, keeping track of a whole shovel to get through the train debris is already hard enough you know. Gabriel, you didn't have enough space for one more? Eva, what do
ス
you
プーン
think?
なくてもさお椀に口つけて飲めばいいんじゃない
That you're doing this on purpose. Eva,
鍋が
I'm just
一つしか
messing
ない
with
のか
you.
な
I
も
did
しかし
take a
て
spare. Gabriel, you're awful. Narrator, you both tried to enjoy your meal, but it was over before either of you realized. Gabriel, I'm so hungry. Please tell me that there's more. Eva, sorry, I'll try to get more tomorrow. Gabriel, thanks.
わあ大
But
変
don't
だ
overdo it. Eva, I know my limits. Gavriel, it looks like it's getting late. Eva, we should rest. I have to go searching tomorrow in the cold and you need to retain your energy. Gavriel, yeah well, good night. Eva. Gavriel. Gavriel, are you going to close your eyes? Gavriel, it's a bit unnerving. Eva, I wasn't staring. Eva, it's just that nighttime usually gets much colder. Eva, and the fire might not be enough. Eva, I was thinking that it would be a good idea to sleep next to each other. Gavriel, I don't know about that. Gavriel, if you roll onto my leg sleeping,
よく言う
I
け
might
どね、
cry.
雪山で遭難したら抱き合って寝た方がいいっ
Gavriel,
て。
I've shown you more than enough unsightly sides already. Gavriel, you'd let me keep somewhat of a proper appearance upright? Eva, it'll be fine. Nobody else is watching, and I don't mind how disheveled you look. Narrator. She shifts closer, settling herself against your crippled body with care. Eva. Plus, this way the cold's a bit more bearable like this. Gavriel. Is there a chance that the train has some blankets on it? Eva.
ここまでだと
What's
ただ
wrong?
の
You don't seem too thrilled about a woman like me
遭
keeping
難
you
し
warm.
てイチャイチャするなんか王道パターンみたいな感じですけど、
Gavriel. I couldn't care less about that right
なんか
now.
まだ裏がありそうだよね。
Narrator. Your mind slips away before you know it. Narrator. Eva barely gets any rest.
ラブコメでよくあるパターンですけども、
You're not sure how many hours have passed before your eyes peel open. Gavriel. Narrator. You look down and see Eva and her arms slithered around you. Gavriel. Eva, wake up. Eva.
クマの巣なんじゃないの？ここ大丈夫なの？
Eva. Is it day already? Gavriel. You sound awful. Did you even sleep? Eva. Not really. Gavriel. Then my body temperature obviously wasn't enough for you. Gavriel. You should go find some blankets on the train. Eva. No, it's just that. Eva. I was busy watching the fire. Eva.
なるほど。
Couldn't let it burn out. Gavriel. Then you should have woke me up. We could have taken
よ
turns.
く洞窟の中で焚き火をするシーンがあるけど、
Gavriel.
煙
I
と
can
か
still
大
at
丈夫な
least
の
do
かね？
that much. Eva. If we take
酸素と
turns,
か。
will you be less of a nag? Gavriel. I wasn't trying to be annoying.
これが不思議でならない。
Narrator. As you say that, an unbearable itch prickles beneath your bandaged stump, like worms were writhing in the flesh. You reach down, adjusting the browning bandages, but it doesn't seem to stop. Eva. Is everything okay? Gavriel. Huff huff, my leg just itches a bit, that's all. Eva. Let me see. Gavriel. Here. Eva. These bandages are
Wow.
getting old. Eva. I'll go back to the train to get some more.
ちゃんと消毒しないと。
Hurry up.
ハリアップ。
Thank you.
Thank you ってとこ。
Gavriel. Thank you. Be careful. Eva. Don't worry about me. Eva. Try not to touch it, it's not good for the wound.
来た。
Save. Save.
あ、鹿がいる。鹿と出会うとどうなるんだろう。怖い。クマ怖い。どういうアルゴリズムなの？
You're caught. The bear's drooling teeth tears through your neck. Save. Load. Loading. Load slot 1. Yes.
この鹿は何？鹿は何でもないの。2つある。
You obtain canned food. You obtain bandages. You obtain a warm blanket. You return for him once again. Save about. Save. You return for him once again. Gavriel, you're back. Eva, of course. Eva, I'll put some food on the fire and then I'll tend to your leg. Narrator, as your next meal's cooking over fire, she sits in front of your injured leg and unravels the filthy bandages with care. Eva, tell me if it hurts, okay? Gavriel, it's fine so far. Narrator, she seems more than just practiced, but it's not really the time to ask. Eva, it's off. Gavriel, I expected it to look way worse. Gavriel, I thought my skin would be rotting off by now. Eva, if it was, you'd be running a fever already. Eva, don't worry, you weren't sweating too much last night. Gavriel, you keep a close tab on your patients, huh? Narrator, She ignores your comment, her fingers press the new bandages firmly into place, wrapping tightly, too tightly. You wince, but you don't complain. Eva, all done, it's over now. Eva, I brought extra back this time, so we won't run out too fast. Gabriel, I didn't think fresh bandages could feel this good. Eva, you're welcome, the food should be ready by now. We can talk over lunch. Ask about the bandages. Gabriel, for something you did with just ripped cloth, the bandages look really professional. Eva, that's because it is. Gabriel, huh? Have you learned that from somewhere before? Eva, yes, and not as some half-hearted skill. I am was a nurse.
ナースだったんだ。
Gabriel, thank God I sat next to you then. Gabriel, then I assume you were to be wed soon? Eva, God no. Eva, what led you to that? Gabriel, sorry, I just assumed you left to stay home for somebody. Gabriel, I mean it's a respectable position and all, but then why did you quit? Eva,
看護師は大変だから
Eva,
な。
maybe I am to be wed
夜勤
after
とかが
all.
あるからね。
Gabriel, which one is it? Gabriel, where did you even find that thing anyways? Eva, what, this shovel? Gabriel, yeah, that one. Eva, oh, it was just laying around in the train. Gabriel, I don't think they'd put something like that in the passengers' carriages, you got it from the driver's cabinet, right? Eva, yeah, this one's probably a coal shovel. Gabriel, couldn't you have taken something more discreet?
木炭で動いてんの？石炭か。石炭で動いてる
Eva,
電車だったってこ
what?
と。
Are you going
列
to
車
report me?
だったってこと。19世紀なのかな。
I don't want you to use that on me. Gabriel, so no, ma'am. Gabriel, you should sleep first today, I'll keep watch. Narrator, Eva looks hesitant about your offer, though her eyelids betray her and begins
まあ
dragging
こ
shut.
の男の方はずっと洞窟にいたわけだからね。眠くないんじゃないのか。
Eva, I'm not that tired. Gabriel, right, and I'm thinking we could walk home in this blizzard while we're at it. Gabriel, I'd be screwed if you got sick or something. Narrator, the dim moonlight catches the shadows under her eyes. For a moment, she almost looked fully awake. Gabriel, I'm getting worried that your body won't hold up if you push yourself like this. Eva, tell me, what can you do by yourself? Even with sleep? Narrator, her tone isn't mocking, she's asking you a genuine question. Gabriel, huh? Eva, just wake me up whenever, I'm sure you'll be tired soon too.
タフだな。
Narrator, she turns away from the conversation. It doesn't take long for her body to slacken. Narrator, the cave fills with her breathing, leaving barely any room for you. Narrator, you're left staring, your nails digging into your palms. Narrator, your eyes drift to the rock beside her head. Gabriel, it's only fair. Narrator, those words slip out under your breath, you can't help but smile as you mumble under your breath. Gabriel, why am I smiling? Narrator, you clench your fist and hit the top of your head in frustration. Narrator, you quickly shuffle away from Eva's sleeping body. Gabriel, why couldn't I just have died in the crash? Narrator,
複雑な
a few
感
hours
情があ
pass
るん
and
だ
you
ね。
wake Eva up for her shift. Narrator, despite the spat you two had, you suggest to her that she wakes you after a bit to continue her own rest. Eva, wake up. Gabriel, is it my turn? Gabriel, give me a minute, you can start sleeping if you want. Eva, no time, the sun's up. Come on. Gabriel, but I told you to wake me sooner so you can get some more sleep. Eva, I got distracted, and sleeping too much isn't good for you. Gabriel, what do you mean? Eva, it gives you back pain. Gabriel, I wasn't talking about that. Gabriel, did something come into the cave, what were you distracted by? Eva, nothing came in. Eva, you were just twitching around even in your sleep, you're just like. Gabriel, sorry, I couldn't hear the last part. Eva, it's nothing. Narrator, Eva pauses, her finger tightens on the edge of her coat sleeve before relaxing her hands. Eva, have you been getting nightmares a lot, recently?
なんでそんなに気
Narrator,
にするんだろう。
there's something strange about the way she asks, like the question has been gnawing at her for too long. Gabriel, I guess, but it's sort of expected when we've been stuck in a place like this.
吸血鬼なのかなもしかしてこの人。
Gabriel, Like, you not coming back after a search and me having to wait here and starve all by myself. Gabriel, it makes me feel really helpless.
外出てるしな、昼間に。
Gabriel, I wish I didn't need your help so much, I'm scared you'll grow tired of helping me. Narrator. A heavy silence follows, it was probably rude to complain about her goodwill. Gabriel, don't get me wrong, I'm really grateful to you. Yiva, I don't understand. Narrator. Yiva leans over, her fingers caressing your cheek. Yiva, am I doing something wrong? Gabriel, no, you're not doing anything wrong. Yiva, is it shameful to be taken care of by me? Yiva, there's no reason to reject my help. Gabriel, I'm not rejecting. Yiva, then why are you pulling away from me? Yiva, you need someone to look after you. Narrator, her free hand pushes down on your stump slightly. Narrator, it hurts. Narrator, you grip her wrist and drag it off. Yiva. Gabriel, my life's already over, even if we get found, what am I supposed to do when I can't even walk anymore? Gabriel, I don't want to go home, but I can't stand to stay here either. Gabriel, maybe it'd be easier to die out here. It's better than being treated like I don't exist anymore just because I can't give anything
車
anymore.
椅子生活だよね。松葉杖かな。
Narrator, you avoid her eyes, expecting to be met with disappointment if you look back. Yiva, then,
で
do
も
you
今
want to
は
run away with me?
人工の義手とかがたくさんいいのがあるから、片方だけならば
She's
そん
speaking
な
as
に
if there's a train parked right outside the
生活
cave
に不
ready
自
to
由は
take
出
you
なさ
both.
そうだけどね。
Gabriel, to where? Yiva, the town I was going to.
足ならまだいいと思わない。
I don't think you've thought
手だっ
this
たら
through.
やっぱ大変だなって思うけど、手先がさ、動かせなくなると。足は別に動けばいいじゃん。足の指なんて全く使わないわけだからさ。ただの使え棒なだけでしょ、足って。そう考えると。
Yiva, it's not my hometown. Yiva, I wanted to go with someone else. Narrator, she pauses as if preparing herself.
確かにこのエヴァの目的も不明だよな。
Gabriel.
死んだの。
Narrator, you're not even sure why Yiva's telling you any of this, or what she's thinking, asking you to go in place of another man. Yiva, he was my patient, he'd always talk about bringing me along to his hometown, instead of just speaking to me every day beside his hospital bed.
なるほど。病院に勤めた時に担当してた患者が、このエヴァを故郷に連れて行きたいっていう話をしてたんだね。で
I
も死ん
used
じゃ
to
ったん
humor
だ
him,
な。
telling him that I'd go anywhere he asked as long as he finishes his treatment. Yiva, I wonder if he ever realized I meant it. Yiva, then one day, I found his brains splattered on the pavement outside his ward window.
ああ、自殺したんだ。
Yiva, his family thought he did it because I wasn't doing my job properly and they canned me, just like that.
ああ、それでか。それで、その男の両親は看護が行き届いてなかったってことで、エヴァを批判したんだね。それで、ちょっと暗い性格になっちゃってん
Gabriel,
だ。
it's hard to live a helpless
で、
life.
主人
I
公の
wouldn't
ケ
blame
ア
him,
を
but it wasn't your fault.
に執着してるんだね。
Narrator. Her gaze turns bitter as you mention that you should change the subject. Gabriel. So, if he's dead, why were you still traveling there? Yiva. Just to see, I guess. I went out of spite to be honest, since he missed home so much. Yiva. But then you spoke to me on the train.
主人公さ、その患者に見立ててるんじゃないの？そのために足をエヴァが切ったんじゃないのかな。
Gabriel.
わざと。
Me? What do I have to do with? Yiva. I think we were meant to meet Gabriel. Gabriel. What? Yiva. I mean, the timing. Yiva. What you told me, almost the instant we met. It's like you knew what I needed. Narrator. Her eyes never stop searching for someone else all over you. Yiva. You said you'd come with me if I wanted, right? Narrator.
そうだっ
She
け。
puts her second hand on your face too, keeping your eyes on hers. Narrator. You scramble for the right words, something to satisfy her without aggravating, whatever this is. Gabriel. I'm not sure what you're saying to be honest. Gabriel. But, if you find a way for us to leave this place. Gabriel. Then I'll think about going with you to that town. Eva, you promise? Save slot 2.
月末に関係しそうだ
Tuesday,
ね
March 31st. Yes. Gabriel, I guess. Eva, you're being honest, right? Gabriel, I don't think I'm lying. Eva, I'm glad, this is how it's supposed to go. Gabriel, I'm the one coming along with you now, so please don't think about him anymore. Eva, huh? Eva, oh, ha 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 ha. Eva, yes, of course.
なんで
Eva, from now on,
なんで
I'll
ちょっと
only
顔
be
絡
thinking
め
of
てんの
you, Gabriel.
嫉妬したと思われたのかな
She's strangely happy from hearing that. Gabriel, I thought she would. Were they not as close as I thought? Gabriel,
自分が思ってるよりは親しくないのかもね、その患者といえば。
Narrator. Eva relaxes her hands, dropping it off your cheek. Eva. Ah, you're right, I almost forgot.
他人の気持ちなんて考えるだけ時間の無駄だけどね。
Wait for me. Don't go anywhere by yourself. Eva, please. Gabriel. Narrator. She stares at you for a few seconds like she can't bear to leave, before standing up and dusting herself off, grabbing whatever supplies necessary before running off to the mouth of the cave. Leaving you finally some alone time. Narrator. You press a hand against your cheek, your mind lingering on her eyes, desperate, aching, filled with yearning. Narrator. The weight of her gaze unsettles you. Narrator. When was the last time someone looked at you like that?
Eva's turn.
Eva. Is there anything still worth taking here? Eva. I honestly thought the useful stuff wouldn't run out so soon. Eva. I guess that was naive of me. Narrator. A piercing clang of metal echoes through the wreck, then a sharp clack, like something had been unlocked. Eva. What was that? Narrator. You managed to hide behind a mangled door frame just a bit ahead. Narrator. You look behind and find a disheveled woman inside the driver's compartment.
急になんか絵柄が変わったな。
Narrator. Survivor. Finally.
Survivor.
This jammed door wouldn't even open with just the key. Narrator. The woman stumbles on a dusty control panel mounted on the wall. Survivor. An intercom. Survivor. Please work. Narrator. A burst of static crackles through the speaker, followed by a voice. Intercom. Yes, hello? Hello. Survivor. I was on the train that derailed about 4 days ago, on the ********* line. Survivor. I think we were in the middle of getting to ******* when it crashed. Intercom. All right, we understand.
Oh.
Hello, miss, are you still there?
つながった。
Intercom. Hello, if you can still hear us, we've got your location. Intercom. Please remain calm and stay where you are. Intercom. We'll arrive as soon as possible. Intercom. Over. Narrator. You glance at the cracked head. Blood steadily pools below.
え
Survivor. NGH. Narrator. Her head tries turning around, off the floor to face you. Narrator. You begin slamming your boot against her ribs. Eva. Who told you to go ahead and make this more complicated for me? Eva. Why does everyone go off making decisions on their own? Eva. Huff, fuck. Narrator. You stop, and catch your breath, running a hand through your hair. Eva. If nobody knows this chick's dead yet, she'll probably still work as a distraction. Narrator. You kneel beside the woman's body, searching through her pockets. A wallet, some loose change, then a keycard. Narrator. You snap a corner off, this will be your excuse. You tuck it into your coat. Narrator. Pulling on the warped door, you manage to force it back into the locked position, leaving the corpse stationed within. Gabriel. She's out for so long this time, did she die off somewhere? Gabriel. What's she taking her sweet time for? Gabriel.
助けを呼ぼうとしていた女性を殺したってこと今。
Gabriel. But she usually trashes the
よくわかんな
steps
かったんだけ
outside.
ど。
Do I just crawl out there?
何
Gabriel.
が起きたか。
It's so cold outside, I don't want to. Gabriel. Plus it's humiliating. Narrator. Your stomach clenches, the dizzy spells make it hard to stay lying down comfortably. Gabriel. Narrator. You drag yourself forward, to the cave entrance just ahead. Narrator. You peer past the threshold, it's so cold. Gabriel. How does Yiva even deal with this? Narrator. A small heap of cans casually dumped at the corner of the exit catches your eye, scraps from last. Narrator. A small heap of Narrator. You shuffle towards it, only to find most of it picked clean, if not frozen into useless shards of ice. Gabriel. I'm the one who ate it. Of course there wouldn't be anything left. Narrator. You glance around, searching, then you see it. A stain in the snow. Old blood, clumped, dark, bones sticking out like brittle fingers. Gabriel. That's where she dumped the deer. Narrator. You brace yourself and push forward, crawling through the slush. You need something. Narrator. At last, something glints in the frost, a shape half submerged. Smaller than you remember. Gabriel. That's not right. Where's the rest of it? Narrator. You lean closer. Gabriel. Is that meat? Narrator. You reach toward it. Instinct more than thought. Your fingertips graze something solid. Gabriel. Holy shit. Narrator. Muscles. Tendons. Frozen raw. You pull, and then you see it. Narrator. The familiar curve of an ankle. Blackened toes curling inward. Gabriel. Ah ah ah. Gabriel. Ah ah ah. Narrator. Your voice breaks. The bile surges. Narrator. You double over, retching into the snow. Chunks and acid splatter beside the limb. Gabriel. It's not mine. It's not mine. Someone died here. It's some dead guy's leg. Gabriel. But why is it smashed in like that?
やっぱ切られたんだよね。
Another
切ってされたんだ
dry heat
ね。
rips through you, but there's nothing left. Gabriel. I have to get back inside. Narrator. You don't remember crawling back. Only the cold, and the pulsing in your head. Narrator. Time slips. You wake to hands on your shoulders, lifting you. Yiva. Gabriel. Jesus. Yiva. You stink like vomit. Are you sick? Gabriel. I'm just hungry. Gabriel. What took you so long? Yiva. Had to drag a deer up the slope, and he'll eat soon. Don't be dramatic. Gabriel. How do you even manage to carry the whole thing? Yiva. Adrenaline, maybe. The antlers kept catching in the snow. I left a trail wider than I'd like. Gabriel. Is that why it's missing the head? Yiva. Did you want it? Gabriel. No, I just meant, you seem weirdly comfortable with this kind of thing. Yiva. Comes with the job. You stop seeing limbs as limbs when you clean them off tables every night. Narrator. You swallow hard. The ankle in the snow flashes in your mind, it's so vivid. Yiva. I'm putting the food on the fire now. Gabriel. Thanks. Narrator. She looks back at you again. Her eyes linger on your clothes, your face. Yiva. Where exactly did you vomit? I don't see anything inside the cave. Narrator. Your eye twitches. Gabriel. I was too hungry. I scooped it back up. Swallowed most of it. Yiva. Huh? Yiva. Gabriel. Yiva. Yiva. Was that a joke? Gabriel. No. Narrator. The silence stretches. She doesn't move. You look away. Gabriel. The food should be done by now. Yiva. I'll feed you. Gabriel. What? I can do it myself. Yiva. Is it more embarrassing than eating your own puke? Gabriel. I mean, no, but still. MNGA. Narrator. She presses the spoon to your lips. You open your mouth. Before you finish chewing, another bite is already there. Gabriel. MMH. Yiva. I don't want to picture that again. Even if you were starving, that's. Eat properly now. Yiva. I'll give you some of mine too. Narrator. Eventually the bowl's empty. Yiva covers you with one of the train blankets, folding it carefully at the edges. Gabriel. Yiva. What? Gabriel. Have you seen my leg? At the crash? Yiva. It's probably buried in the rubble somewhere. Yiva. I haven't seen it. Gabriel. Not even around here? Outside? Yiva. Why would it be here? Even if it was, I'm not going to freeze looking for a severed leg. Narrator. But she wouldn't need to look. You only crawled a few feet, and you saw one. Why not mention it?
確かに。
Yiva. I'm tired. Narrator. She lies beside you. Your thoughts linger and spread like an infectious disease, but your body is too worn to move.
D4.
Narrator. The first thing you see when you open your eyes is Yiva snuffing out the fire. Gabriel. What are you doing? Yiva. Quiet. There's something outside. Narrator. She presses a hand to your shoulder, guiding you back against the cave wall. Her body is tense, eyes locked on the entrance, unblinking. Narrator. Silence stretches on. You listen closely, then a soft thump. The sound of snow shifting in the mouth of the cave. Narrator. Yiva exhales sharply, dropping her hand from your shoulder and muttering under her breath. Yiva. Just a bird. Narrator. You glance toward the entrance. A few discarded cans lie half buried in the snow, barely visible beneath the rocks. Gavriel. Even if you throw the bones and meat far enough, those cans still attract animals. Yiva. Yiva. How do you know I throw them away separately? Gavriel. Yiva. You know, you've been acting strange since I got back yesterday. Yiva. Did you go outside? No.
Yes にしよっか
Gavriel. You were gone a lot longer than usual. I thought something might have happened. Yiva. I don't ask much from you. Yiva. Why can't you at least follow simple instructions? Gavriel. That's all I know how to do. Gavriel. But you're not making it easy to trust you, keeping me in the dark like this. Gavriel. I found a leg. Someone's. Gavriel. Gavriel. I found a leg. Someone's.
正直に
Half
言おう
buried by the entrance. You never said anything. Gavriel. It's not like I went digging for it. You should have told me. Gavriel. You would have said something if you actually gave a shit about what I think. Narrator. Yiva blinks. Not at the mention of the leg, but at the fact that's what's bothering you. Yiva. Bodies turn up in rural places all the time. They blend into the landscape, so if
まあ
that's
クマが
what
食っ
this is.
てそこら辺に捨てたのかもしれないけど
Gavriel.
ね
That's not my point. Narrator. She hesitates, her tone softens, like she's choosing her words more carefully now. Yiva. I didn't want to scare you. We're barely sleeping as it is. I didn't see the point in making things worse. Yiva. But even if you're upset, I can't have you wandering off alone. Yiva. It's selfish. Gavriel. Selfish? Gavriel. I'm selfish because I didn't sit here like a kicked dog waiting for you to come back from God knows where. Gavriel. I'm useless, so I should just shut up, keep my head down, and be grateful whether you bother to tell me things or look for me anymore, right? Gavriel. Would me being gone really change anything for you? Gavriel. Why do you even keep me around? Narrator. Your throat closes up. Part of you doesn't even want to know the answer. Narrator. Yiva waits, exhales, then finally looks at you. Yiva. You're asking like you actually want a reason. But this is just childish pleading, isn't it? Yiva. You want me to tell you that you matter to someone. Even if you're pitiful, that you're worth something to me, right? Narrator. She pulls you into a sudden embrace, her voice brushing against your ear. Yiva. Well, haven't I already been giving you that? Yiva. I think we're perfect for each other, Gavriel. Gavriel. Stop it, don't hug me after saying something like that. Gavriel. I still don't know why you want me around. Yiva. Acting like this will hurt my feelings, you know? Yiva. I need you, isn't that enough? Narrator. Even with the campfire snuffed out, her words leave something warm in your chest.
まあお互い
Narrator. Not comfort.
必要な
Not
相手だっ
really.
たのかも
Just
ね
eat,
誰
like
か
you're
に
waiting to be boiled alive.
そばにいてほしいっていうのと誰かを世話したいっていう気持ちがお互い
Yiva.
あっ
You
たん
should
でしょ
spend
う
some
ね
time sitting here and think it over. That should be plenty to do while I'm gone. Gavriel. Wait, you're leaving now? Yiva. I've spent too much time here today. Narrator. She stands, brushing dust from her coat. Yiva. I need to check outside. Gavriel. Because of the bird? Yiva. Wouldn't that be nice? Narrator. Yiva tugs at her sleeves, smoothing the fabric slowly and deliberately. A nervous habit? Yiva. You have to stay put this time. I'll come back, definitely. Narrator. Before you can respond, she equips her shovel and hurries out of the cave. Her movements are more urgent than any of the days before.
OK
Yiva. I can do this. I've already done worse. Narrator. You stop and stand in the middle of the snowfield for a
そう
while.
かこの時のエヴァのターンの U っていうのはエヴァなのかだからさっき混乱しちゃったんだな
Narrator. You look back, the conversation with Gavriel replaying in your head. Yiva. I should have buried that earlier. To clean up my loose ends. Narrator. You find yourself near the cave again. The evidence is right where you left it. Gripping the handle of your tool, you drive it into the snow. The impact rattles through your stiff fingers. Yiva, ha, huff, hoof. Narrator, dig, cover, press it down, make sure it's deep enough. Out of sight. Narrator, your fingers twitch around the handle of the shovel. Bloodstained, you drop it away from the pile and kick some snow on top. It's done for now. Narrator, Narrator, the way back is long. Your body feels heavy, trudging on autopilot. The wreckage is ahead. You can see the rescuers now, their bright jackets standing out against the snow. Yiva, only 3 of them, that's manageable. Narrator, the nearest rescuer notices you first. Rescuers, miss, are you injured?
Rescue.
Narrator, you stare at him for a moment too long, something cold settling in your chest. Then you stagger forward, weak, unsteady. It comes naturally, you are exhausted after all. Yiva, there's another survivor. A woman, she's trapped in the intercom room. Yiva, the keycard for the door, broke in the crash. Narrator, you pull the stolen keycard out of your pocket, barely managing to keep your fingers from trembling. The stress is working in your favor, in terms of acting. Yiva, I couldn't help her, please go get her. Narrator, the rescuers take the useless card without a second thought. 2 of them immediately head towards the wreck, leaving one of them behind to keep watch. Narrator, you let yourself stumble, just enough to make him reach out. Rescuers, hey, easy now. You're safe, we'll get you and the others out of here soon. Narrator, his voice, a mix of concern and comfort, he steadies you with his hands, trying to calm you. Save. Narrator, as you rest against him, you shift your fingers, brushing against his jacket, careful to not let your heart rate become noticeable. Yiva, I think there's one more person, a man. He left earlier and walked up that mound over there by himself. Narrator, the rescuer hesitates, thinking. Then he pulls out a radio, his voice low as he speaks to the others. Rescuers, we've got a suspected survivor up a mound ahead. Keep me updated on the extraction. Rescuers, copy that.
Copy that.
Narrator, he starts to move your body off his chest, his hands gentle but firm. During this you slip a hand into your pocket. Narrator, your eyes catch the massive shape of the vehicle ahead. It's as if 2 rectangular boxes were linked together on top of large chain tracks. Rescuers, there are deer corpses and blood trails from that direction. Rescuers, get in, I'll need someone to point the way. Narrator, he helps you climb inside. The seat is hard, cold against your back. You slide into the back seat of the front compartment. It's a cramped fit but out of his immediate reach. Narrator, the rescuer slides into the driver's seat, the engine hums to life with a low mechanical groan, the tracks scrape against the snow as it rolls forward. Yiva, I think he went that way. Narrator, the drive is silent except for the rumbling engine. The trees blur together, the snow looks untouched. Eventually, the vehicle slows. Rescuers, we're close to where you said. I'll head out on foot and start searching for him. Yiva, wait. Rescuers, him? Narrator, he turns his head just enough to catch your voice.
殺すのか。
Narrator, and that's when the knife sinks into it. Rescuers, GHH.
では何がやりたいんだろうな。
Narrator, the steel slides in under the hinge of his skull with a sickening crunch, angled just right.
多分目ん玉を刺すと脳みその方に
pinning him upright,
歯が届くから、
Rescuers,
まあ致命傷だよね。
Narrator, the blade hits bone, stalls, then grinds its way through. A thin tremor ripples through his body as the tip pierces, soft, pulsating, brain tissue underneath. Narrator, the man's mouth hangs open, his fingers twitch, hands fumbling weakly at the empty air, grasping for something, anything. But there's nothing to reach for. His body gives one last tremor before slumping into the seat.
こう目の奥刺すとすぐ脳みそだもんね。この辺りにぶっ刺さってなんか致命的なダメージを与えるんでしょうね。脳内出血してまあ死ぬよな。待ってくださいね。これをですねこれ待って、あれおかしいな。 無効化しといたはずなんだけど。ダメか。
Narrator. You twist the handle, breaking the suction, dragging a thick trail of blood and tissue out with the blade. A warm, viscous line drips down your wrist. The car fills with a thick, metallic scent of iron, clinging to your throat. Eva, you shouldn't have felt much. Narrator. You reach forward, flicking the car door open with a click. Narrator. His body spills out like garbage, face down in the snow. You try not to look in his direction. Narrator. You climb over the seat, sliding into the driver's position. The wheel is cold under your fingers. Narrator. You shift into gear and drive. Gabriel. Where is she? Gabriel. A quick check shouldn't take this long. Gabriel. Haha. Maybe she's actually decided to actually leave me here this time? Gabriel. Was I really stupid enough to believe she'd stay without a use for me? Of course she'd get tired, especially after not listening to her. Narrator. The thought wedges itself in your mind, an ugly, nagging thing. Narrator. You squeeze your hands together, feeling your fingers press into the bones of your knuckles. Narrator. You glance at the cave entrance, but quickly avert your eyes, feeling a twinge of guilt. There's no point in crawling outside again. Narrator. A low, guttural drone. It rumbles through the cave like something alive, distant but steady. Gabriel. What the hell is that? That sounds like...
あら、キャタピ
Gabriel.
ラ
Is that an engine? Gabriel. A car? Is someone's here?
ー。運転してんのが
Narrator. Your
Epa
body
なんじゃ
moves
ないの？
before your mind catches up. One palm slams against the frozen ground, pushing, dragging the rest of you forward. Gabriel. Stop. Please, please.
うまいな、し
I've
か
been
し。
stuck here. Narrator. Your voice is raw, leaking with desperation. You see two hulking metal compartments linked together, rolling forward, carving a path through the snow to you. Narrator. It slows and comes to a stop. The door swings open. Narrator. The inside of the vehicle is red. Not splashed or smeared drenched. It clings to the dashboard, the seats, the wheel. Veins of it drip along the window seals. You can smell the iron flooding out the door. Gabriel. What the fuck? Narrator. The sound escapes you in something between a breath and a laugh. Gabriel. Eva. Gabriel. Why is there so much blood? Where did you even get this? Did you?
あ、エヴァに
Eva. Are you disappointed that it's me who's in here? Narrator. Her words coil around your ribs and tighten like a wire. A realization settles in your chest. Her presence has become more relieving than any hypothetical outstretched arms of a rescuer. Narrator. Because it'd only be hypothetical. Narrator. You don't have anybody in your life that has the time to check up, let alone file a missings report on you. It was wishful thinking from the start. Gabriel. No, it was always just going to be you anyways, Eva. Gabriel. You said you'd come back and you did, so I've never been happier to see you. Narrator. You strain to lift yourself, dragging your body closer to the stench of blood, closer to her, just to feel her. To see that she's really come back just for you.
ないこれ
Narrator. Eva's hand reaches out, bloodied but warm. The kind of warmth that urges you to not ask questions.
どうなってんのこれ。
Gabriel. I don't care anymore. Gabriel. It's cold by myself. Narrator. You hold your breath and take her hand. She pulls your weary body out of the cold. Eva. You really did well waiting for me here, Gabriel. Eva. Do you still want to come with me, even now? Eva. The front cabin is a mess. The rear is untouched. I can carry you back there, if you'd like. Gabriel. No, I want to stay next to you. Eva. Eva. I hope you won't mind the smell then. Narrator. You fully enter the blood-slicked cabin. Eva lifts you into the passenger seat, settling you against the cold window. Outside, the snow blurs into silence. Narrator. How long can this last, before it all comes crashing down again? Ending 2. Her
な
vacation.
るほどね。じ
Load.
ゃあちょっ
Start.
と最初からにします。
Skip selected.
エヴァの誘いを断ればいいんだよね。全体的に。帰んの
Skipping.
めんどくさいよ
Filled right pointing small triangle. Filled right point.
Okay.
Skipping. Filled right point. Try to lift. Gabriel, be honest, do you just keep me around to eat just in case you're out of food? Eva, Eva, no, not really. Gabriel, are you sure? Because that's the only way I can think of being useful to you. Eva, Gabriel, don't kick him. Gabriel, say, Gabriel, Eva,
キップでき
don't
な
they
い。
have a whole saved screenshot as //screenshots? Gabriel, Eva, even if they do. Gabriel, skip selected. Skip.
ハリア
Hurry,
ップ。
Gabriel, hurry up. Eva, it'll take a while to get back, try your best not to scratch it. Eva, you wouldn't want an infection.
これよくわかんないよな。あれ3
You
つある。
obtain a warm blanket. You obtain bandages. You obtain canned food.
この鹿がよくわかんないよな。クマじゃん。
You return for him once again.
OK。
Skip. Ask. Skip selected.
で
Skip.
Maybe.
Maybe. Gabriel, I'll think about it. Eva, there's nothing to think about. I'll always take care of you, the same way I do now if that's what you're worried about. Gabriel, wouldn't you hate being tethered to someone this useless? Eva, no, it's perfectly fine that you're like this. I don't mind if you stay like this till you die. Gabriel, that's a cruel thing to wish upon me, Eva. Eva, I don't understand. What did I say that was cruel? Eva, what's done is done. You will need someone, and I am capable. Eva, what's so wrong about giving myself that role? Unless you think I'm not good enough. Eva, it's not fair to keep that to yourself, you know. I can take criticism, but if you keep those thoughts to yourself and then act on them behind my back. Eva, I can't stand that type of thing.
なんだって
Gabriel, and no, it has nothing to do with your ability, it's just that. Gabriel, charity cases always rot on the shelf eventually. What then? Should I start decaying once you're bored? Gabriel, I have nothing I can give you, so I can't assure this can keep going on. Gabriel, I wouldn't be able to handle something like that. Narrator, Eva doesn't answer. Is her silence agreement? Narrator, she moves in and brushes your cheek, soft and sweet, like none of this conversation just happened, with a small overjoyed smile creeping in. Gabriel, is she enjoying this? Gabriel, you should go out and get supplies while it's still bright out. Narrator, Eva relaxes her hands, dropping it off your cheek. Eva, you're right, I almost forgot. Eva, skip selected.
足を見つけて
Skipping. Eva, did you go outside? No.
嘘つこう
Gabriel, quick Eva, why was there snow on your jacket when I came back?
結局
Gabriel,
バレんのかい
it's what your boots bring in. I must have laid in some without realizing.
うまい
Eva, bullshit. The snow I bring back melts by the fire, almost immediately. Gabriel, it's not my fault. There was nothing else in here. Gabriel, do you expect me to just sit here and die if you don't come back? Eva, you think crawling out there is going to save you? Eva, the best you could do is stuff your face in snow. Is that why you threw up? Gabriel, what the hell is your problem? Eva, it's not the worst thing you've put in your mouth. Gabriel, I felt sick from being empty. I didn't want to lose whatever I had left. Gabriel, unless you think there's something out there that could have made me react like that. Narrator, your words hang in the air, unspoken weight between you. Eva hesitates before choosing her response. Eva, you're fragile. It'd be hard to narrow it down. Gabriel, so that's all I am then. Eva,
なるほどね
I've spent too much time here. Skipping. Filled right pointing. Gabriel, Eva must have seen it. Why didn't she ever mention it? Even just once. Gabriel, she said I lost it somewhere near the wreck before. Gabriel, how would my leg even get up here though? I lost it down at the... Narrator, you try to picture it, the train, the impact, the metal screeching against the rails. Narrator, you try to picture the train taking a limb off with it. Narrator, but it doesn't come. Narrator, there's a gap where the sensation of machinery tearing you apart should be. Narrator, something is swinging from above. Narrator, someone. Gabriel, Gavriel. Narrator. You jolt, your body instinctively curling in on itself. Your breath
そうだったん
stammers,
だ。
pitching into short, frantic gasp. Narrator. A stomach-turning crack. Narrator. The shovel.
ショボ。
Narrator. Your hands grip onto your hair instinctively, it doesn't help. Narrator. The silhouette of Yiva's shovel. Gavriel.
や
I
っぱり
wasn't
か。
being paranoid, she really. Narrator. The image won't leave you. Narrator. Your lower half, being carved apart piece by piece. Again and again until it came off. Narrator. The rocks tear at the raw edges of your stump as you drag yourself across the floor, towards the cave exit. Narrator. You return to the yellowing snow pile. Your severed leg, Narrator. You gag from the grotesque view, but resist the urge to spill. Narrator. Bile rises in your throat, as you force it down. Narrator. You kneel, hands trembling, fingers digging through the compacted ice, trying to pull it free. Gavriel. Huff. Gavriel. Yiva. Narrator. Your breath halt. Gavriel. Yiva. Yiva. I thought you were trying to die out here without me again, but I guess you were just hungry. Yiva. Still, scavenging for corpses? That's a bit disturbing. Gavriel. Disturbing. Gavriel. Don't fuck with me. Gavriel. I know that's my leg. Gavriel. I know you put this here. Yiva. I told you it was cut off from the crash, you're delirious from the cold. Gavriel. Bullshit, I remember your shovel swinging down on me. Yiva. You need to get back inside, you're shaking. Gavriel. Don't touch me. Gavriel.
Don't touch
This is all
me!
your fault, your fucking fault. Gavriel. You ruined me. Why? I didn't do anything to you. Narrator. A sharp crack of her palm ripples through the dry air. Narrator. Your hand slips as the sting of the slap seethes against your skin.
うわ。
Narrator. Stunned, your body slides deeper into the snow. Yiva. I told you to stay put and you wouldn't listen. Yiva. I told you to let me handle everything and you wouldn't listen. Yiva. What's wrong with me doing this to keep a tighter leash on you? Narrator. Without thinking, your frozen fingers tighten around your severed limb. Narrator. The impact is dull, a wet, meaty thud against her shoulder.
これね、ブーツ。あ、凍った足か。自分の足で蹴ったわけ
Narrator.
ね。
The impact is dull, a wet. Narrator. Yiva staggers back, her eyes flickering between disbelief and rage. Gavriel. How am I the one on a leash in this situation? Gavriel. You're the worthless nurse who went off the rails because of one dead patient. Narrator. A force knocks the breath from your lungs as she slams you into the snow, her hands gripping your collar tight enough to bruise. Yiva. Me? Useless as a nurse? Do I need to remind you that I'm the one keeping your dirty mouth alive? Yiva. You can't all just put the fucking blame on me. Narrator. Her fingers dig into your skin, her breath ragged, eyes twitching, wide enough to bulge slightly from the sockets. Gavriel. You mutilated me, I don't give a shit. Narrator. She picks up the coal shovel she threw down earlier, slamming it against your skull. Narrator. Your vision splits. Narrator. Morbid thoughts begin to rush through. Has she given up on you? Narrator. Is she going to kill you this time? Gavriel. Fuck. Yiva. Shish. Yiva. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit so hard. You're just reminding me so much of him right now. Yiva. I know it hurts, but it'll hurt more if you keep fighting me. It hurts me to hear all this nonsense come out of your mouth as well. Narrator. Her fingers brush through your blood-matted hair, slow and deliberate. Gavriel. NGH. Yiva. It's just a little blood, you'll be fine as long as I'm with you. Yiva. I'll carry you. Narrator. Blinding beams cut through the snow, along with low rumbling of an engine.
なんか、画風が変わるな。
Narrator.
車？
Rescuers. Put your
アイ
weapon
スキ
down.
ラーズか。
Narrator. Yiva's hands stay laying against your scalp. Narrator. You feel the cold metal of the shovel slide from your skin, her grip loosening. Yiva. Why now? I was so. Yiva. Hey, tell them you don't want to leave me. I didn't do anything wrong, nothing that wasn't to look after you. You should have figured this out by now. Narrator. The lights are blinding. You can hear the footsteps crunching through the snow, the distant hum of voices closing in. Gavriel. Haha, ha. Yiva. Stop, pull yourself together. Don't look so happy. Narrator. A hoarse, empty laugh escapes your throat. Gavriel. Hey, haha, haha. Gavriel. Why would I do anything for you now? Yiva. Yiva, because you owe me this. You owe me your life, it's not supposed to go this way again. Narrator. A pair of hands shove her face down into the snow. A knee digs into her back. Narrator. Rescuers. 2 missing people located out in asterisk 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 asterisk. Rescuers. Suspicious person restrained, move. Narrator. A fist yanks your collar, dragging you upright. Blood streaks down your face, pooling in your mouth. Rescuers. He's going into shock, get him in the damn truck. Narrator. The world spins. Distant shouts, crunching ice. You're hoisted, shoved, your limbs too weak to resist. Narrator. A fleeting thought appears right before you slip out of consciousness. Gabriel. Even if I'll be all alone now, at least both of us are ruined on this trip, not just me. Gabriel. Not just my vacation. Gabriel. Not just me. Ending 3. Going home.
OK。OK、動画だ。でもエンディング
Load.
もう一個あるのか。
Preferences. A vacation terminal. Version 1.0. Made with RenP
終わりかな。
8.3.7.2.